Capitol Police say they're investigating an attack on the staff of a member of Congress. Now, police say a man entered the district office in Fairfax, Virginia, of the Democratic Congressman Gerry Connolly. This happened earlier this morning. The suspect brought a metal bat with them. He asked for the congressman first. Then he attacked two of his staff members with that bat, one of them an intern on her first day on the job. Now, Connolly was not at the office at the time, and tonight that suspect is in custody. NewsNation's Joe Khalil is following the latest developments for us tonight. So, Joe, what do we know about this suspect who just walked into that office wielding a bat?
I mean, it is pretty crazy, Blake. We're just starting to learn a little bit more. I want to begin with the latest, which is that U.S. Capitol Police announced they would be taking over this investigation, trying to figure out what the motive was for this attack. They did identify this person, 49-year-old Xuan Ka Tran Pham of Fairfax, Virginia, now facing 2 counts of malicious wounding. And as you laid it out, he allegedly walked right in. There he is, you see on your screen. He walked right into the district office in Virginia of Congressman Gerry Connolly, asking for the congressman by name. And when the staff told him the congressman was not in, he took a metal bat and assaulted 2 of them, so much so that they had to be hospitalized. Now, thankfully, Congressman Connolly put out a statement saying that his staff is just non-life-threatening injuries that they're facing, so presumably they will be okay. We did reach out to their office to see if those staff members had been released from the hospital. No response yet. He put up a statement saying, "I have the best team in Congress. My district office staff makes themselves available to constituents and members of the public every day. The thought that someone would take advantage of my staff's accessibility to commit this is unconscionable." I want to focus on that specific point because the accessibility part of this, Blake, you know, but many members of the public probably don't. These district offices for members of Congress, they are not heavily guarded. There is no metal detector. It's not like the U.S. Capitol where you've got police at every single entrance. These are oftentimes just storefronts next to drugstores and restaurants, and that's that way by design so that people are encouraged to come in. The office, the staff want to engage with the public. But I'm also told that there are a lot of staffers now that are pretty concerned, frankly, about this. A couple of years ago in the members' allowance, there was more money to beef up some security at these offices because Capitol Police has now been handling a record number of threats to members of Congress like we've never seen before. So there is a concern. There's a question now after this attack. Are those members of Congress going to use that money to maybe add more security, beef up those district offices? We're going to see. But, Blake, right now, this attack really an eye-opener.
Yeah, a lot of people most likely shook tonight. Joe Khalil live on Capitol Hill tonight for us. Joe, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.